When they talk about Big Bird in the state of Indiana, this is not what they have in mind. This is the state bird of Indiana, Larry Bird, #1 in the nation.
But it has been a long time, and I'll probably forget a lot of the stuff that happened back then, because everybody probably sees that year through their own eyes, and things have changed since then. But the things I remember is going into that year, right before the season, Coach King got sick. And as players, I don't think we knew who was going to be our coach. I was having second thoughts about maybe I should have went ahead and went to pros at that time. But all that got ironed out about a week or so before the season started. Truthfully, I think that the thing that helped was he recruited most of us. So we knew him. I probably knew him a little more than the rest of the guys, because when I first got to Indiana State, I had to stay with him for a couple nights. So I knew his family. His children were very small at the time. But you know, it really, if you think about it, it was new to all of us. We had no clue what we was getting ourselves into. It just sort of happened that as a group, we came together pretty quick. We worked hard. It was really trial by error, but once the season got going, we got on a roll and we started winning games. And it seemed so easy, but it wasn't as easy as it looked, because we had a lot of new guys, and some of the guys came here and thought they were going to get to play a lot more than they did. And some of the guys probably didn't think they were going to get to play much, got to play. It's just really the top 7 or 8 guys played most of the minutes, and Hodges got it down pretty quick of who he wanted in the game, at, you know, what situation or what time on the clock. Hodges did well for us, and I really don't know what happened to him after I left, because I was so consumed with the pro game, I really didn't follow it that much. But and I don't see him very often, but I hope he's doing well, and yes, he is deserving, because putting a team like that together and spur of the moment, then have to coach that team, he did a pretty good job. Yeah. You know, we were fortunate. We had the backing of the students, which is always great. No matter if you're a basketball player, football player, you always want the support of your peers, and we had it every game. You know, I mean, they were there, they were supportive, and you knew not all the kids, but some of the kids on campus, and the excitement that was built around all of it. And that was her go-to before the game, is steal every bit of toilet paper they could on campus and throw it up in the air. Made them happy. Yeah, I have run into him over the years a few times, and he does come over here quite often, which, you know, our door is always open to not only him, but a lot of the coaches, all the coaches, to try to see and better themselves is what we're trying to do here. But he has reached out, and he's done a good job. I've watched him coach some games. He's an excellent coach. He knows what he's doing. He's from a coaching family, and you know, we wish him nothing but the best. The one thing about me is, you know, I've been so busy the last 40 years of traveling and moving, and not really been, you know, I'm a little shameful about it. I haven't been back as much as I should. Terre Haute's always been good to me, and I've always enjoyed going there. I just don't get back there enough.
Have you watched the '79 game with Michigan State since that year?
No, I haven't. I've seen clips here and there over the years, you know, but it's always the same clips. But just to watch me play. I mean, when I was in the pros, the only time I ever watched myself with the ball is when I was trying to figure out my teammates. I played with a number of the guys for a number of years. And what I try to do is find out their instincts on certain plays. If they set a high pick, what are they going to do? How are they going to react? If they set a low screen underneath, you know, where do they want the basketball? I would do that because people are creature habits. They're going to do the same thing over and over, and we ran the same plays over and over. Does Kevin McHale, when he sets a pick, does he roll to the basket or does he pop? Well, Kevin pops all the time. And Chief, if he got within 13 feet, he's going to stop. But if he gets all the way to the rim, he's got a chance to get to the rim. So I just try to pick up things when I watch tape. But it's never about sitting down watching a basketball game and see what I did, or, you know, I looked at it completely different from when I was in college, when we used to watch tape with the coach, to when I got to the pros. It's a different mindset of how you're looking at things. Well, the reason is because it's sort of just out of the blue, you know. Mid-major school doing what we did, have an opportunity and a chance to get to the finals and play against a great basketball team in Michigan State. But just coming together that quick in 1 year. My teammates back then are all good guys. I enjoy my time with them. I don't see them as often as you like, but it'll be just like yesterday, you know. Once we run into each other, just take off where we left off, you know. Good group of guys, good guys.